Well, hey there, folks. I'm meteorologist Matt Barentine. Happy 4th of July to you. Looking pretty good out there for us today. We're going to be, three things about the July 4th here on the Gulf Coast. One is it's always hot. True. It's usually very humid. And it's also, there usually is scattered storms out there. Well, we're going to have one of the three, essentially. We're not going to have scattered storms. And we're going to see lower humidity out there today, so that's good. The one thing we'll still have is the heat, though. It's still going to be hot. We can't fully get away from that unless we were to have an all-day rain event, which we're not going to do like we did earlier in the week. So all in all, it's good news here for your 4th of July. Lots of sun, no rain, great beach weather for boating. Humidity returns with some rainfall. Looking at the futurecast, go and put this thing into motion. Doesn't show much of anything now. There are going to be a few showers just off to the east of us, and a few might try to hold together into this evening, but I doubt much of that actually gets to the ground, and that'll be pretty late in the night, probably after fireworks time. So no worries. We're looking good. Should be dry, but boy, it's going to be hot. Like I said, we have dialed back the humidity a little bit, but the temperatures are still going to be toasty. Well, up into the 90s this afternoon. So if you're the one on the grill, do your best to stay cool because it's going to be very toasty out there. But once again, that we know the humidity being just a little bit lower. I mean, in summertime, our humidity on a scale of 1 to 10, usually in early July, it's about a 12, right? So we've just dialed this back a couple notches. It's still what most of the country would consider pretty humid. But for us, it's like, hey, it is a little bit of a break. The air is a little bit less cloying to you. And when you're out there outside doing something today and, you got some shade, as long as you have shade, maybe a little bit of a breeze blowing on you, even a fan or something, that just makes it, bearable and manageable. We can manage the heat. That's probably about the best way to put it when we have a little bit less humidity. When you have 110 degree heat index, it gets really hard to manage that kind of heat. So when you dial it back today, I think our heat index values will probably stay below triple digits in most places. So we're talking upper 90s for the heat index. For us in July, that ain't bad. We'll take it. Like I said, it's manageable heat. All right, so let's look at your forecast for tonight. Of course, a lot of fireworks displays going on across the area. It looks fantastic. Should be clear out there. No real worries about any rain. Temperatures will be in the low 80s. I guess probably the main thing to remember is the bug screen. Going to need that tonight. The boating forecast looks great for today and for the next couple of days. We'll have to watch out for some showers over the weekend. We'll start getting those back, but they shouldn't be a big deal. There won't be that many around. So if you plan on taking the boat out next couple of days, you should find really pretty good conditions for it. The rip current risk is low today and through the weekend, so that is also good news. Seeing yellow flags flying at most of our beaches, and the water temperatures really aren't bad. We had all the rain last couple weeks. That's helped to actually cool off our surf temperatures a bit to where they're more manageable as well. 86 isn't bad. Still a little on the warm side, but I think before we had all the rain a couple weeks ago, we had the water temperatures around 88, 89 degrees. So we're getting close to 90. And that's when it gets really uncomfortable. That bathtub feeling that doesn't really help cool you off. All right, let's head out to the tropics. We're probably going to see this area. I've been talking about this for about a week or so. This is nothing new. It crossed from the northeastern Gulf across the peninsula of Florida. Now we have a low forming in the Atlantic right over the Gulf Stream. I think this is probably going to fire up today. We probably will get at least a tropical disturbance or a tropical depression out of this, I should say. It should be a numbered system, I think, by the end of the day. It should have a number. And I would say it's probably pretty likely that it becomes Tropical Storm Chantal here as it works its way off the Carolina coastline there. Once it gets a little farther to the north and east, it'll probably come together briefly as a tropical storm. So we'll see. But regardless, it's moving away from land, so it's no worries for us or really for anybody else. It's going to, once again, work its way out into the Atlantic. You can see now they've got it at a 60% chance of development. Once we get up to about 60%, usually it's pretty much a done deal that this will likely form into a named system. So we'll see. We'll keep an eye on it. Once again, moving away from land. Weekend forecast. So today, no real rain chance, and it's hot, less humidity. Over the weekend, the humidity is going to start to gradually come back up. So you'll start feeling that that air you can wear again over the weekend, and we'll start seeing the scattered showers and storms reappearing as well. Typical, July weather. It will return. Certainly by next week, we'll be right back into our old routine, low 90s, scattered showers and storms mainly in the afternoon. So we're right back into that old routine. We didn't get much of a break, but hey, look, the break happened right over the 4th of July. So hey, really couldn't have asked for better timing than that. Great weather out there for your 4th. Hope you have yourself a wonderful holiday. Don't burn those hot dogs unless you like them like that. Have a good one. See you soon. Bye now.